when we start to achieve what other people would not be able to achieve, when we start to utilize the energy and the human energy within a human being properly, we start to recognize that the utilization works through you. And so this is what it means. So if you go online and you look up the word guru, you will see from darkness to light. So this is what it is. It is you versus you. It is you giving yourself the ability to master you. It is you giving yourself the ability to take yourself from the darkness, to liberate the knowledge inside of oneself to the place of light, to where the expansion can create a light outwards. That's when other people start to identify you as a inner light. That's when they start to see this and they start to call you these types of things. They start to call you a mastery from within oneself. That comes from a foundation of focus to the point where you can extract the knowledge inside of yourself, where you can start to get to the place where you are patient to climb the mountain within oneself, to recognize that this thing is a classroom. Samadhi is the connection of energy fields within oneself with peace with the universe of knowledge and focus. That is a mastery of the internal and the external breath. That place is a place where it goes beyond opinion. It goes within oneself to achieve samadhi. So this is what I'm talking about. This is what it means to be a true teacher. A true master is not going to tell you it's about somebody else. They're going to tell you it's about you versus you. They're going to tell you nobody else can do it for you. You can do it for yourself. That you can achieve it for you. That you can become it within yourself. That you can light up this world from being who you are. That you can face off against your own challenges. That you can set your own foundation. That you can ground yourself to where you find that foundation, where you pay yourself first every single day, where you walk and you don't need to leave this thing. I have not studied the mastery of Brahmas. However, every time I sit down with different books, I find that the connections are all available. They're all decoded by focus and knowledge and discipline. They're all part of the same within. And that is a part of an internal mastery of meditation and an external mastery of meditation. The internal mastery of meditation utilizes the tools in this universe in such a way that it works on the muscle system, it works on the ability to achieve things, the ability to utilize the focusing process, the ability to utilize these things to test it. Now, the centering of oneself and the smoothness of the wind of the breath is the place of mastery with the ground and the golden light energy with and beyond our own. So, each individual mastery of meditation is a part of centering oneself so that you stay in this, so that you achieve this, so that you achieve your ability to be who you are, that you have the gifts in this universe to use the things that you have available to you. And so, as we utilize this, as the universe utilizes it, as the Most High utilizes you, and this universe, you ultimately achieve light in the universe that lights up other people by being who you truly are on the inside. It is interesting that left and right hands are a place of 3 points. As you see here, there is 1, 2, and 3. So the 3 points of mastery are focus, knowledge, and discipline, being the classroom understanding this. The mastery of meditation is the head of yoga. So Kundalini is the book mastery. Qigong is the energy mastery. And so utilizing these types of things to a mastery within oneself achieves that state known as Christ-like consciousness. And so the Tao utilizes this as well too. It utilizes the ability for us to start to recognize these types of things. It utilizes the ability for you to recognize that the universe has alpha, beta, and omega. And so when we recognize that what is focus and knowledge is connection through discipline, and that we are inside of the classroom, then when the expansion happens, it's not a surprise. So a lot of people, I really can't name too many. I mean, I can definitely say that, Jesus Christ was one of those. He was an equalizer to the universe to open the gates of heaven. He was brought here. He followed the Creator's will. He went through the process and achieved, the true ultimate samadhi. So what I'm trying to say is that the universe is utilizable to the one who can utilize it. So we know we have air around us. Are you utilizing it? Are you utilizing what you have inside ourselves? So here's the issue for me. 99% of the people are one of three fields. They're either motivational speakers, meditation instructors, or inspirational speakers. They're not all three. So I don't see very many people that are all three. Okay? I'll give you an example. Sadhguru is not an inspirational speaker. He is a motivational meditation instructor. Reason why, if you go online, he has a whole bunch of people who come around and start hugging him and they worship him. A true inspiration will uplift you to the point where you can see that you can achieve universal domination over yourself, not somebody else, not through somebody else, but through you. So, to me, the true meaning of reflection is what it's about. Blessings. So, you're welcome to call in. I am definitely doing readings as well. I'm answering a couple of questions here about this kind of stuff that I talk about on a daily basis, which is what I utilize on a daily basis. Today, before I started my day, I did meditation for 1 hour. I've been meditating for just about 8 years. So I'm heading towards the 10-year mastery of meditation. So when I started to talk about these different subjects, I started to recognize that there's different forms of mastery within this. So what I'm talking about is truly uplifting you to the point where you elevate yourself, where you can pull yourself out of that dark place within you, where you can achieve things for yourself. So I did meditation. I started with the simplicity of guided chakra activation meditation. I went inside a sauna and I closed my eyes and I woke up 20 minutes later and I was able to work out for an hour before exiting the sauna. So I did that for the first 2 years, and then I started pushing myself farther and farther and farther until the point at ultimately I started to have this thing as a reflection outwards. And so each year of meditation came different challenges. Each year of meditation tested the universe to see if I truly had what it takes, and including the point of my wife leaving me. So I have had the point where I slept in my van for 2 months. I was washing my clothes. I had 2 dogs. I was delivering food on a daily basis, and I loved it. I was meditating, and I reached the point where I was teaching people inside the sauna, and they exited the sauna, and I walked out and looked up. It was 5 hours later. And then my friends came in, and my mantra kept me going in and out for an additional 3 hours. So this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how we can utilize it, how we can utilize what we have, how we can, achieve things that, are there for you, that the blessings in this universe that you have, that, the ability for you to see that, you can do this. You can be you. You can achieve you. You can overcome your own challenges. You can get to the place inside of you where it no longer has the ability to affect you, where what you are is yourself, where you have what it takes to be you. A lot of times, that is what, I'm always asked. How do you bypass the chatter? How do you get to the place where when you meditate, other people, would stop? How do you get to the ability within yourself to overcome your own challenges? How do you get to the place within yourself to where what is required is sufficient, where the challenges that you face off against you can overcome, where the things that you're going through are there for you? And so as we master ourselves, as we get down with our own kinds of challenges, as we ultimately become lights in this universe, as we give ourselves the ability to hear what the people of the past and the future have to say, focus to the point where you achieve your dreams. Focus to the point where you achieve your ability. Focus to the point where you have the ability within yourself to light up this world, to become something special, to where other people can see that within you. They can see that kind of inspiration. They can become that kind of light. They can hit this kind of place that, your tools and the ability to, the things that you have inside are absolutely a blessing. And as you do this, as you get there with yourself, as you achieve you, as you get down with the challenges that you face off against, watch as the universe starts to utilize you. Watch as the universe starts to use your abilities. Watch as the universe asks you the question, can you do this? And so when you answer back with the universe testing you truly to be yourself, when it tests you truly to see if you have what it takes, when it tests you truly to see if you are a blessing in this universe, when it gives you that ability on a daily basis, that the challenges that you face off against are blessings on a daily. They're blessings for you, their ability for you to see you have what it takes. That's what this universe is asking. It's asking us if we have what it takes to overcome these tests, to use the knowledge inside of ourselves, to get to the place where the light radiates outwards. And so that's the only thing that we have to overcome as ourselves. We have to recognize that this is sufficient, that we have what is required, that we can become a light in this universe, that, this is what it means to live. It means for you to be yourself. It means for you to face off against your own challenges. It means for you to utilize the universal tools and gifts that you have, that you can find that within yourself, that you can become that, and that this universe can utilize you. And so I want to leave you guys with this blessing. I want you to recognize that you have what it takes, that you can do what it takes to become who you want to become, that you can achieve your dreams, that you can have the ability inside of yourself to get to that place where the light can radiate outwards, that your knowledge and focus can be disciplined within oneself, that the reflection that other people can see you as an inspiration, as light in this universe. I want to leave you with blessings as always and say namaste.